Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're really diving into something incredibly important for heart health,
Hmm.
especially, as we get older.
That's right.
We're going to unpack this, well, seemingly simple morning habit. It came from a cardiologist, and honestly, it sounds like it could make a huge difference to how your heart functions.
Hmm.
So the big question we're exploring is, what if just a few minutes right when you wake up could actually protect your most vital organ?
And that's exactly our mission for this deep dive. We want to guide you through the story behind this tip. It's not just the what, but really understanding the critical why.
Right.
We're pulling from a really compelling personal story and some solid medical advice. It's the kind that makes you stop and think about your own routines.
Yeah.
And like you said, this isn't about some quick fix. It's about getting a deeper understanding of how our hearts actually change with age, and then, importantly, what you can proactively do about it, starting today.
Okay, let's get into it with this story about Anthony. He's 75,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, he really thought he was doing everything right. Reasonably active, ate okay.
Pretty typical, right?
Exactly. Felt generally all right. But sort of beneath the surface, his heart was starting to send out these little signals, almost like whispers.
Whispers are a good way to put it. Very easy to ignore.
So easy. He started feeling this, deep tiredness a few months back, the kind that rest just didn't seem to touch.
Uh-huh.
And climbing stairs, he used to walk blocks, no problem, but suddenly just a couple of steps at home would leave him noticeably breathless.
And that right there is so critical, how easily we explain these things away.
Totally.
Oh, I'm just tired or must be getting older. But these aren't just, minor things. They're often the heart saying, hey, I'm struggling a bit here.
Yeah.
It's why you hear people say, I felt fine. And then suddenly, well, it usually wasn't that sudden. The signs were probably there.
And for Anthony, it wasn't just the fatigue. He started getting these unsettling palpitations at night sometimes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, lying in bed, trying to sleep, and bam, heart speeds up.
Oh,
Irregularly, too. Like strong beat, weak beat, then this weird empty feeling, like it skipped.
it can be really frightening.
He just thought, oh, it's nothing. And he also noticed he just didn't have the energy for simple things anymore. Sweeping the porch, carrying groceries, left him winded.
Right.
But he'd make excuses, oh, it's humid or bad night's sleep.
It is fascinating, isn't it, how we build these stories to avoid facing what might be happening. Maybe it's fear or just thinking decline is inevitable.
Could be.
But ignoring those cues, it's like playing a dangerous game with your heart health, really.
And then came the wake-up call for Anthony. One morning, trying to get out of bed, he just got hit with this wave of dizziness.
Mhm.
Had to sit right back down.
Oh, wow.
Pulse was racing. Even then, he tried to brush it off. Just my age. But later, at breakfast, the palpitations came back, like really strong.
Okay.
And it was his wife who finally said, Anthony, enough. You have to call the doctor today. Thankfully, he did.
And it's good he listened. His cardiologist ran tests and was very direct. Irregular beats, yeah. Blood pressure definitely too high. And those symptoms, the fatigue, the palpitations, clear signs, the heart was struggling, working way too hard.
Yeah.
The doctor gave him this analogy, really powerful. Ignoring this was like walking across a suspension bridge knowing the cables are snapping one by one.
Wow. That paints a picture.
You don't know when it'll collapse, but if you keep walking. It's not if, it's when.
Okay, so that image really hits home.
Yeah.
What does this mean for us listening, especially as we get older? Are these things inevitable, or is something changing in our hearts after 70 that makes these signals, more urgent?
That's the key question, isn't it? And yes, things are fundamentally changing. The heart after 70 just doesn't work like it did at 40 or 50. One big change is arterial rigidity.
Okay. Rigidity.
Yeah. Think of young arteries like new flexible hoses. They expand with each heartbeat, absorbing pressure.
Right.
But over time, with age, maybe inflammation, diet, they get stiff, like an old hard garden hose.
I can picture that.
So the heart has to pump much harder to push blood through that rigid system. That constant extra effort leads straight to high blood pressure, and it just wears the heart muscle out.
Okay, that makes sense. The old hose analogy really clarifies that constant strain. So if the pipes are getting stiffer, how does the heart itself cope with everyday stuff?
Well, that's the second big shift. Heart rate adaptation gets worse. The systems that tell the heart to speed up or slow down efficiently become less responsive. So you climb stairs. A younger heart smoothly ramps up. An older heart might lag, Or worse, the rhythm gets chaotic as it tries to catch up. This makes arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, much more likely. Could be a flutter, could be skipped beats. Some are minor, but others can cause fainting, falls, even raise stroke risk if blood isn't pumping well.
Right, clots forming.
Exactly. Which is why Anthony's doctor said, best time to start caring for your heart, 20 years ago. Second best time, today. It's never, ever too late.
That's so true. And that leads us perfectly into what the cardiologists called the 5 silent enemies. These aren't just medical jargon. They're tied directly to our daily lives, things we might not even realize are hurting our aging hearts.
Precisely. Let's break them down. Enemy number 1, a sedentary lifestyle. It's natural to slow down a bit, maybe aches and pains.
Yeah, happens to us all.
But moving less really slows your circulation. Blood can pool, risk of clots goes up, and the heart's a muscle, right? It needs work to stay strong.
Makes sense. Use it or lose it applies to the heart too.
Absolutely. Plus, being sedentary messes with metabolism, insulin resistance, inflammation, all bad news for the heart. But the fix, it can be simple. Just 10-15 minutes of walking a day makes a real difference.
That's incredibly manageable. Just keep moving. It's easy to let just sitting for a minute become an hour, isn't it?
It really is. Consistency is key. Okay, enemy number 2. Accumulated stress. We think of stress for, younger people with demanding jobs.
Right, high-pressure careers.
But stress in older age is huge. Worries about health, family, money, loneliness. It all adds up. And chronic stress keeps your fight or flight system constantly on. That means stress hormones like cortisol are always high.
Okay.
And those hormones physically affect your blood vessels, make them stiffer, raise blood pressure. The doctor called it internal wear and tear, like constantly grinding the gears of your heart.
Wow. So it's a physical toll, not just a feeling. It feels like a loop too.
Yeah.
Stress affects sleep. Then maybe you eat poorly.
You nailed it. That interconnectedness leads right to enemy number 3. A diet high in salt and fats. After 70, your metabolism changes. It's just harder to process saturated fats and extra salt.
Right.
Salt makes you retain water, increases blood volume. Bam! Higher blood pressure. Saturated fats lead to bad cholesterol, plaque buildup, more artery hardening.
So it's about being mindful of those changes.
Yeah.
Moderation.
Exactly. Not deprivation, but smart choices.
Yeah.
Now, number 4. Lack of restorative sleep. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's vital repair time for the heart.
I think people often underestimate sleep.
Totally. During deep sleep, your blood pressure normally dips, giving the heart a rest. Your body fights inflammation, repairs cells.
Okay.
Poor sleep. Fragmented sleep. The heart just keeps working, no downtime. Like the doctor said, it's forcing your heart to work a double shift without rest. Increases risk for everything. Hypertension, arrhythmias.
That's a really stark way to put it. Work a double shift. Yikes. Sleep is definitely a key pillar.
Absolutely crucial. And finally, number 5, the one that surprises many, morning dehydration.
Ah, yes. This one's fascinating.
Over 6 to 8 hours of sleep, you lose fluid breathing, sweating a bit. You wake up at your most dehydrated point.
Okay.
And dehydrated blood is thicker, more viscous. Imagine pumping syrup instead of water.
Right. Much harder.
The heart has to work way harder. This increases the risk of clots and serious events, especially in those first few hours after waking. That's peak time for heart attacks and strokes.
Wow. That simple factor, dehydration, seems like it could be a major trigger right when you wake up.
Yeah.
What's the immediate effect that makes that time so risky?
It's a cascade, really. Thicker blood means more friction in the arteries. Heart has to pump harder, raising pressure suddenly.
Okay.
For an older heart, maybe already dealing with some stiffness, that sudden demand can be too much. Plus, thicker blood clots more easily. If a clot forms and travels, disaster.
And people often reach straight for coffee, right? Which doesn't help hydration.
Exactly. Coffee's a diuretic, can make it worse. Which brings us perfectly to the cardiologist's advice. That specific 10-minute morning routine.
The life-saving advice.
Yes, because those first 10 minutes are so critical after 70. Waking up is like revving a cold engine. Blood pressure adjusts, heart rate changes, blood flow is sluggish. You need to manage that transition gently.
So this routine is basically a strategy to ease the heart into the day, avoid that sudden sprint. Let's get into the 6 steps.
Yeah. Okay, step 1, wake up slowly. This was huge for Anthony. He used to leap out of bed.
Like a lot of us.
Right. But that sudden shift causes orthostatic hypotension, a rapid blood pressure drop. Gravity pulls blood down. The body's response system is slower with age.
Leading to dizziness, maybe fainting.
Exactly. Brain gets less blood briefly. Then the heart has to suddenly race to compensate. That sprint can be dangerous for an older heart.
So the fix is give your system a warning.
Precisely. Don't jump up. Open your eyes, take some deep breaths. While still lying down, gently move hands, feet, legs, little rotations, flexes.
Okay.
Then sit on the edge of the bed for, say, 30 seconds. Let your body adjust. Then stand up slowly. It prevents the pressure drop, reduces that sudden demand on the heart.
It's like a gentle warm-up for your whole system. Makes total sense. Step 2, hydrate immediately. You mentioned Anthony's friend Emmanuel and the dehydration scare.
Yes, a crucial example. Emmanuel always grab coffee first, never water. Remember, you wake up dehydrated.
Right, lowest point of the day.
So drinking a glass of room temperature water, about 200, 300 milliliter before you even step out of bed, is key. It thins the blood, improves circulation immediately.
Less work for the heart?
Much less work. Lowers that risk of clots and events right in that critical morning window. Think of your blood like a river. Water keeps it flowing smoothly.
Love that analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, step 3, conscious breathing. Anthony apparently scoffed at this one at first.
Yes, I breathe all the time. But shallow, stress breathing is common, especially as we age, and it actually raises blood pressure subtly. So the technique is 4-count breathing. Simple but powerful. 2 minutes minimum. Inhale through the nose, count of 4, hold 4, exhale through the mouth, 4, pause, empty, 4. Repeat 4, 5 times.
Okay, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Exactly. This directly stimulates the vagus nerve, kicking in your relaxation response, lowers heart rate, blood pressure, improves oxygenation, reduces stress hormones like cortisol, it actively calms the heart.
Takes the stress off.
Yeah.
Okay, after the breathing, step 4, gentle progressive movement. You mentioned Mr. Raphael and his morning fall stopping. That's amazing.
It really shows the impact.
Yeah.
After hours of sleep, blood flow is slower, muscles stiffen, joints are less lubricated, blood pools in the legs.
Right.
So while still in bed or on the edge, do those simple movements. Ankle rotations, toe flexes, gentle knee bends like slow bicycling, shoulder rolls, open and close your hands.
Got it. Small stuff.
Small stuff that makes a big difference. It gets circulation going, warms everything up, prevents that blood pooling, reduces dizziness and fall risk significantly.
Okay, now step 5, the cardioprotective breakfast. The cardiologist said it could be medicine or poison in that first hour. Anthony's old breakfast sounds not great.
Yeah. Large coffee, white bread, processed meat, pretty tough on the system first thing. The goal here is specific nutrients and avoiding pitfalls.
So what should we aim for?
Think potassium. Bananas, strawberries, melon, kiwi helps balance blood pressure. Oats for soluble fiber to lower bad cholesterol.
Okay.
Small handful of nuts, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds for those good omega-3s, fighting inflammation.
Nuts, okay.
And maybe swap that second coffee for green tea or hibiscus tea. They help relax blood vessels.
And what to avoid?
Definitely limit caffeine to 1 small cup. Avoid saturated fats, processed meats, butter, fried stuff, and refined sugars. Sugary cereals, pastries, most commercial bread. These can spike blood pressure and sugar, stressing the heart right when it's vulnerable.
Makes sense. Fueling wisely right from the start.
Mm.
And the last step, number 6, a moment of gratitude. Anthony found this one hard initially.
Yes, he used to wake up worrying bills, news, appointments, started the day tense.
I think many people can relate to that.
Absolutely. So this is just 1 minute. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and think of 3 specific things you're grateful for. Anything. Waking up, movement, birdsong, a loved one.
Simple things.
Simple things, but it actively shifts your mindset from worry to positivity. Physiologically, it helps release serotonin, balances the nervous system, lowers those stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. It's like emotional protection for your heart.
Wow. Small habits. But the cardiologist said together they have the power to save lives. And it worked for Anthony.
It really did. Stable blood pressure, better sleep, more energy, and crucially, peace of mind. He chose to act before another scare.
Yeah.
And that really sums it up, doesn't it? Caring for your heart isn't just pills or exercise. It's how you think, how you feel, and how you deliberately choose to start your day. These steps offer a really integrated way to do that.
So, deep diver, the message is clear. Don't wait for that scare. Don't wait for the doctor to tell you. Make the choice now. Do it for yourself, for the life you want to live. Do it for the people who care about you. And honestly, do it because your heart, that amazing engine, it deserves that care. It will thank you tomorrow and every day after.
And maybe chew on this thought as we wrap up. Beyond the physical benefits, the blood pressure, the sleep, what might be the unseen benefits, the ripple effects on your mood, your outlook, your sense of connection, just from consistently taking those few mindful minutes for yourself each morning. Something to consider.